Hello everyone, my name is Janko and welcome to a brand new video. So guys, today we are doing the Celtic review against SS Lazio. So obviously we were in Rome, but I'm going to say this before I actually get into the review, so I'm going to change it. I'm not going to show the goals anymore. It takes a lot of effort, and I always run the possibility that I'm going to get a copyright strike and have to take the video down, etc. So if I don't do the goals, I can't get copyrighted, so I don't have to run that fear. So we're just going to sit and we're going to talk about the games and talk about the performances, etc. And it'll probably be a wee bit better. I know obviously you won't be able to explain it, but I'd be able to talk about it, and I know most of the ones that watch these reviews have obviously already seen the games, but if anybody doesn't know, I'll just talk through some of the goals of that, or you guys can go and watch it if you want to, or you can just hear my opinion on the games basically. So, played Lazio in the Champions League match day 5, ended 2-0 to Lazio. Very, very poor performance. Well, it wasn't a poor performance, it was a good performance, but we were unlucky. We really were. We created a bit much. Obviously we did have a few players missing. Could we have made that if there wasn't stupid mistakes in earlier matches? I'm not saying we would have beat Lazio, but we would have created a hell of a lot more with the likes of Palmer and Maeda in the squad. But Lazio are a very, very strong side. Obviously Ciro Immobile, Matteo Guendouzi, Lazare as well in the squad. A lot of big players. Pedro, Felipe Anderson. There's some big names in that Lazio squad. And Lazio are no mugs. They came out, they knew exactly what they had to do, and they were absolutely standing in terms of getting the ball in the back of the net and scoring the goals. It was Ciro Immobile with both. He's a club legend at Lazio, which was fantastic. But I think for most parts that we actually played quite well. I thought that we looked quite lively in opportunities, but obviously we have struggled a lot with suspensions and stuff like this. This tournament, but I do believe that we're not quite there yet for Champions League. I don't think we'll be able to compete. We've not got the good enough quality to compete, if you get what I mean. Like we have got great quality players, but we're just not at that level where we're going to be able to compete with the big dogs, because we know that their players are better quality, etc. But we do have the players to dig out and give them a good game, but we don't have the players to compete with them every single match. We can do it in maybe one-offs, but I don't think we've got the perfect quality. I think we do need a few wee players coming in. Like I don't think Yang's cutting it now. O's not Champions League quality. There's a few, but there is players there that are Champions League quality, like McGregor, O'Reilly, Hatate, Kyogo, Palma, Maeda plays brilliant in Champions League scales, Vickers. I do think come January we need to make a few adjustments to the squad. I think we need a new goalkeeper. We can't keep relying on Joe Hart. Joe Hart's getting old now. I can't expect him to do what he used to do when he was younger. I do think we need another right back so we can rest up AJ. But all these things come into it, being able to rotate the squad. I think we should be rotating the squad in the league, the match before a Champions League game, or the match after it. And I think that would have gave us a good boost. But I do feel as if we were hard done by in Rotterdam and at home to Lazio. But final last game, it's all about getting out and getting a result. But I think the performance in this game wasn't the worst. I think we just get beat by the better squad, better team won. We weren't clinical and Lazio were, and that's just a plain and simple fact. Not going to come on and say we should be beating this team, we should be beating that team. We were unlucky. We get outmatched, and Lazio were a fantastic side. There's no putting that against them. A great squad. Is it annoying? Yeah, it is. It's annoying because, you know, we're constantly dropping points and constantly get beat in Europe when we're in the game. You know, we're not getting dominated, we're not getting annihilated with these teams. We're competing, but we're just not competing enough to be able to get the result. I do think we need to be more clinical in the next couple of games, but only time will tell how well we'll do in Europe. But I really do hope that we do well. Our attention now goes to Sunday against St Johnstone, continuing on our league form. I'm quite confident for that game. Obviously, we'll have Palmer, we'll have Maida available. We normally do quite well in Perth, so hopefully we can beat St Johnstone. You know, the last time we played them, we drew at Celtic Park, which was not great, but you know, it'll be exciting to see if the board gives Brendan the opportunity to come in, sign his players. You know, I'd happily be competing in the Europa League. You know, Europa League would be better for us, but you know, we like having the Champions League money so we can keep ourselves going and looking towards the future and that. But we do need to break this structure of signing umpteen players for £1 and £2 million and start bringing in better quality for that wee bit more. You know, our record signing in history was £9 million, and that was Hudson Edouard, and the guy was a goal scoring machine. So we've proved it with Jota and Vickers, £6 million players. So it proves that, you know, the more money you spend, the better quality you should be getting. But you know, I believe in Brendan, the same as I believed in Ange. You know, they'll bring in quality, and obviously only Brendan knows players that will suit his style. So I'm looking forward to January. I'm looking forward to next season as well, to seeing who Brendan comes in and brings into the squad and who departs, because he has said a lot of players are leaving in January. So it'll be exciting to see that. But I'll see you guys it'll probably be around about Monday time that you guys will see the next video from me. I'm sorry that these obviously take a lot of time, but you know, I keep forgetting to do it, and then anytime I do get to sit down and do it, you know, I do it, and then, you know, obviously it takes up a lot of my time to try and find the time to do it around work, and I'm always busy at weekends. So I'm glad that you guys always stay patient with me, and you don't expect it out right away, which means a lot to me, that you guys are very, very patient for me to make my content. But if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on that bell so you guys never miss an upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.